Hi friends, in this video I'm going to talk about Sourcetree, a code repository client application. I'm going to explain you like what is exactly Sourcetree, how to install the Sourcetree in your Mac, and few operations we are going to do, something like clone, add, commit, push and pull. I'm going to show you a small demo on that. So let's start like what is Sourcetree. Before that, if you want to learn more about programming languages or any topic, I would say to all my subscribers, please go to udemy.com, which is an online platform for learning. I really like it. I learned a lot of courses from Udemy. I would say go and search for your courses, really professional courses you can learn from Udemy, and there are some free courses, there are some you have to pay, which is minimum price you can select and you can learn. It's really nice platform for learning. Let's move on to this video, which is like what is Sourcetree. I'm going to explain with a picture. Let's show you the picture. Okay, if you look at the picture, what is Sourcetree? It is a client application. It is a client for your code repository. I believe if you are a developer, you code a lot using your laptop in your IDE, then suppose something happens to your laptop, you might lose the code that you have programmed. So in order to not to lose the code that you have typed, you programmed, you have to push all your code changes to a remote repository, which is like available 24/7 in the online. So there are different types of code repository available online. Github is one of the famous one, and Gitlab and Bitbucket. I've used all these three in my projects. So Github supports both public and private, but for private you have to pay. Gitlab you can use for private and public, and Bitbucket also. So these are the major code repositories available online. If you own a company, you can buy an account and you can start pushing your code changes, and you can manage your product. You can manage your software development using this code repository. So from your laptop, if you have completed with your coding using the Sourcetree, it's like a client which helps you to send your code changes to the code repositories. Okay, so that's why I've given an arrow, like you can send your code changes to GitHub, Gitlab and Bitbucket using this Sourcetree. It is a client to interact with your GitHub. You can ask me like I can use a command prompt or a terminal to interact with these repositories. Of course you can use, there are CLI commands for GitHub. You can use it, but Sourcetree is like UI based, like front like a GUI based tool where you can visualize your code changes. It's very easy, user friendly, I would say. So I'm going to show you what exactly how exactly Sourcetree looks like. So from your laptop, if you have some code changes that you want to push to remote, you can do it using Sourcetree. It's a very small code repository client. Let me show you how it looks like. This is the Sourcetree application, which is really nice. I've used it for my own projects and for my company projects. It's really nice. So you can currently I'm in the master. You can see the history, like whatever the changes I've done and how I push to the remote machines. So I've explained you what is Sourcetree means, and then I've also shown you the tool. Now let's go and see. So as I already told you, Sourcetree is like code repository client for GitHub, Gitlab, Bitbucket and etc. and other tools as well. Sourcetree simplifies how you interact with your code repository. You can visualize and you can manage your repository through Sourcetree's simple GUI. Let's see, I'm going to show you how to install Sourcetree in your Mac or Windows. So I'm going to give you this link for installation. So you can download DMG file for Mac from this link, and then you can unzip it, and then you can click on it, and you will see this console. Okay, and you can select which repository you want to connect to, and you can also create an account and start using it. It's very simple. I'm going to give you this link. Please try to install and try out how it works. So we have seen what is Sourcetree, how to install the steps. Now let's move on to the demo. So what I'm going to show you is I've already cloned a Git repository in my local machine, which is my laptop. Okay, this is the cloned code, the cloned repository. When I say clone, that means there is a repository created in Gitlab. For example, when I say clone, it's like I got the code from the Gitlab to my laptop, and then I start changing in my laptop, and whenever I'm done with my changes, I use Sourcetree and then move the changes, push the changes to the Gitlab, so that my code is safe, and if any of my colleague wants to see the latest change, they can also pull the code to their laptop and see my changes. Okay, it's easy to manage the code and the product development. Okay, so I'm going to show you the Gitlab. This is my project. Okay, this is my own project I am working on for my practices. So it's already been cloned using this URL. So using this, this is my URL, the code repository URL. I have already cloned it. How do I clone? I'll show you. For example, you have to go here. This is the Sourcetree client application. You have to click on File and then New. You can say clone from URL. So you have to provide your URL. Just now I showed you, and then what is the destination path? That means where do you want store this repository in your laptop. Okay, I might choose the root directory, workspace, something like that. For example, I've already cloned it, but still I can show you. Maybe I can take another one. So this is from the GitHub. So I'm going to show you how do I clone it. So new, I can say clone it from the URL. I'm going to keep the URL. Then I've given this in this path. Please store the remote repository code in this laptop path. Okay, so for now I'm going to cancel it because it's already been cloned. Now let's see. The next operation would be adding and committing, and let's see push also. Okay, so how do I add changes? So if you see, so this is one of the file that I'm going to add. This is one of the file where I'm going to make some changes. So for example, h2, this is for the demo purpose. Sourcetree is very nice for repository client. Okay, so I'm just closing it because just for the demo purpose, I've added this line in this page in my local machine, in my laptop. Okay, now I'm going to show you the picture and explain you. So in my laptop, I have already cloned this project. I've already changed the code. Let's see in the Sourcetree. You can see here, this is the change we have done so far. Okay, so you can see here, this is the change just now I did. Let me do again. One moment. Okay, one moment. I'll just open the file, and then let's do it again. So index.php open. Okay, this is the file. Let me change again so that you will see some more changes. I'll say dot 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 some more changes. Okay, and I will save it. And then if you go and see here, you can see just now I added this line and it shows me the change. Okay, now when I click on this checkbox, that means I'm going to add this change. And then there is a button here, commit. Okay, when I say commit your current changes, when I say commit, that means here when I say commit, it commits to the Git repository within this laptop. Okay, and whenever I do push, whatever changes I did for my project, it will be pushed to Gitlab. Okay, so that's the difference between commit and okay, that's the difference between commit and push. Okay, so let me commit it with a message, demo Sourcetree UI. I'm just adding this commit message, but you have to add an appropriate. This is for the demo purpose I'm adding, but you have to add an appropriate message. I have committed, then you can see here a notification. So when I say push, that means from my laptop, this code change, the code that I've changed here will be pushed to the remote repository. We can see here, I'll show you. Here in the history, you can see this is the history here. Okay, before 25 minutes ago there was a change. Now I'm going to push again. You can see it's going to push master to the master and to this remote branch. Now from my laptop it is going to the remote repository. So it's been pushed. You can see here. I'm going to refresh this page. You can see demo Sourcetree 48 seconds before. That's just now I pushed my changes. Okay, so we have seen clone, add, commit, push and pull. I will just explain you what exactly pull means. For example, you have done same changes and pushed to Gitlab. Okay, now one of your colleague wants to see your changes in his laptop. So what he has to do is like he has to, so we can do something like your colleague wants to see your changes, then we can do something like he has to pull the changes from Gitlab to his laptop. For example, here to his laptop, he can pull the changes. So this is called as git pull. Okay, so whatever changes you have done, we already pushed to Gitlab, and from Gitlab your colleague can pull your changes and he can work on top of your changes. Okay, so we have seen like what is Sourcetree, how to install the Sourcetree and basic commands using the Sourcetree UI tool. Hope this video is helpful. Please try to install and try out. It's really nice. And if you like this video, please click on the like button. If you want to subscribe, because I'm going to post more technical videos. And if you want to share with your friends, please share. Thank you so much for your time and all the best for your career. Thank you.